What's up, observers?
Hello.
Thanks for joining us today. We've got another episode of Third Party Observers, episode 48. I'm Austin. Got John here. Got Stan here.
That's me.
We're all here.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have producer Amy here, as always.
In the show.
Producer Amy, how you doing?
In the building.
You know, it feels good to be an afterthought.
Well, you're not normally in the introductions, so...
No, I'm doing great.
You know, since you're now here, you're required to be here per our marriage contract.
Wow.
You
Must have been the fine print.
Well, we went back and re-edited our vows to include some things that we, wanted.
Stan, you look stupid. I cannot do this with you wearing those glasses right now.
They're my indoor sunglasses.
This introduction is off to a great start. We've got a good podcast. How you guys doing today?
I feel left out.
Feel left out?
I'm not wearing a flannel. You guys are both wearing flannels. You look so comfy. And
Yeah, but
so
you're
comfy.
wearing a Kappa Delta shirt.
yeah, support softball.
Prevent
I
Child
bought it.
Abuse America.
Oh,
That's what it says.
I didn't even know that's what it was for. I bought this T-shirt in college from a girl in one of my classes
You
I
bought
thought she
a
was
T-shirt?
because I thought
In
she was
college?
pretty and I wanted to contribute to her.
Classic.
Does Lindsay know about her?
Nope,
That's really funny.
she does now.
Last podcast, we had a draft about the best things about college, and I think it was you that drafted free T-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not when a pretty girl saw them.
That's true.
It was only $10. They were doing like a fundraiser for their house or something.
You think it wasn't a fundraiser to benefit Prevent Child Abuse America and Wings of Hope, as
Well,
it says on the
she-
bottom of your shirt?
She had like a quota, and she didn't care about the.
Oh.
I mean,
She didn't care about the cause.
Yeah.
no, she
Who
just had to
cares
sell
about child
X number
abuse?
of T-shirts.
Wow.
Wow.
What does America come
And you
to?
know what? I helped.
Did you get her number?
Did you care about the cause?
I did get her number. Nothing ever came of it though.
Did you care about the cause? Put you on the spot right
I'm
now.
gonna say no because
He
I
didn't
didn't even know what the cause was.
So
I
Stan
just read it.
does
He
not
caused-
care
just
about
second.
child abuse.
He cared about the
On
cause
the
of
record.
Stan.
That's right.
Yeah, of getting that phone number.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Gotta
and
get those
and
digits.
you got it.
I got it.
And then nothing happened.
I closed the number, but that was it.
Nice. Well, we've got a themed episode today, as Thanksgiving will be, after this releases, Thanksgiving will be the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Releases
goes on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Thursday.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll be able to listen to this on your way to whatever Thanksgiving gathering you're going to. Maybe during Thanksgiving, you're playing this podcast for the rest
During the
of-
dinner.
Listen,
During the
Yeah.
dinner.
Thanksgivings can be awkward because people like to talk about religion and politics and all
Politics.
that bullshit.
Family drama.
Family drama. Turn us on. You guys can have something to laugh at.
Yeah.
It will ease the tension.
Right. Yeah. Throw us up on the big screen on YouTube, which, YouTube at Third Party Observers, Facebook, Instagram at Third Party Observers, and Twitter at Party Observers.
Hey, nice segue.
Great.
Yeah. So I still want to get, it's too late. I just still hate that our Twitter handle is different from everything
I
else.
know.
Right.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it.
Stupid Twitter won't let us have
Is there a
more
character?
characters.
Yeah, it's a character limit, right?
Stupid Twitter.
Dumb.
Twitter, get your act together.
Yeah.
Support this podcast.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we need Twitter to support our podcast because we've got a sponsor for today's show. That's McCormick's Turkey Gravy Mix. So this holiday season, choose the gravy mix that has been making turkey edible since 1889.
Do you not like turkey?
Well, listen,
No, it's the worst
What?
part of Thanksgiving.
turkey.
Are you serious?
Turkey in the oven is not usually very good because it's all dried out.
Well, you don't know how to cook a turkey in the oven then.
Listen,
I've never had to.
I don't do it, but what I do if I want turkey, I either get a smoked turkey or a fried turkey.
Yeah.
I don't do oven turkey.
I've never had a fried turkey before,
They're
which I
pretty
would
good.
like to try.
They're pretty good.
I've had your smoked turkey and it was really good.
Yeah. Well, because I
Um,
injected that bitch with a ton of butter.
Oh, that bitch of a turkey. I had no idea what it was in for.
Oh man, that's
Poor-
hilarious.
Poor guy just was like, I'm just gonna, do my thing, and then all of a sudden he's just being injected with loads and loads of butter.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but the only way to cook a turkey in the oven and the easiest way is in a bag. If you do it in a bag, then it's nice and moist and it keeps all the moisture inside and it's not dry.
The only thing I've seen cooked in a bag in an oven is an apple pie.
I've never seen an apple pie in that bag.
Yeah,
either
I think it was a recipe that my grandma passed down to my mom. But yeah, it was like a apple pie baked in a like a brown paper bag, and
interesting.
sometimes it catches fire, but not all the time. So
Okay.
Catches fire.
I mean, the thing
What kind
is,
of bag you using? A paper bag?
it's literally what I just said.
No, I wasn't paying
But
attention. I was looking at the soundboard.
yeah,
But you actually use a paper bag?
yeah, I think so.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, what bag do you use to cook a turkey?
An oven-safe plastic bag.
They make those?
Yeah.
Shit.
It doesn't even melt.
No.
Or maybe it melts a little
It-
and you
it
get
just-
a little
That's
plastic
what
flavor.
It
'Cause
just
I was
leaks
about to-
all.
I was about to joke. I was like, "What are you using a plastic bag like
Yes, I am.
cancer turkey?"
Yeah, it
Yeah.
leaks all the carcinogens straight into the meat.
yeah.
Guaranteed cancer.
Well, carcinogens do add to the flavor.
They do. Yeah.
I mean, ask
Cancer
McDonald's,
Food that tastes better has carcinogens in it.
ask
Exactly.
Stadium Nachos. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Turkey, I'm just not a huge fan of. I'd rather have ham.
Same. It's that spiral cut ham. Oof,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
I'm,
But I don't like ham lunch meat. I prefer turkey
true.
lunch
Yep.
meat.
Yeah, me too. But I don't like. I'd prefer turkey over ham at Thanksgiving anyway.
Isn't that weird? We're opposite, but like we don't prefer like the lunch meat version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, lunch meat is like a. They
Thinly
like
sliced.
cook it. Well,
Talk about
it's not
carcinogens.
yeah, it's not actually actual slice. I mean, you can buy actual sliced turkey, but they like mash it into like this paste and then press it and then
Yeah.
slice it.
I mean,
It's all the
it's
bits that
hot
you can't
dogs.
sell other ways.
Yeah, it's
Lunch
disgusting.
meat is the hot dog meat.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what it
gross,
is.
and I eat it every day.
Well, this is a Thanksgiving themed episode. And something that happens every year at Thanksgiving is President of the United States pardons a few turkeys to save them from save those bitches from being injected with butter, you know?
Do you think they get injected the next year? Like, okay, maybe they pardon baby turkeys and they're like, we're just gonna pardon you until next year where you're big enough to eat.
Maybe. I mean, yeah.
'Cause that would make sense.
So this year, President Biden pardoned peanut butter and jelly, 2 turkeys that were raised in Indiana somewhere. And I mean, I think some kid named the turkeys.
Okay.
I don't know who gets in charge of naming those,
Yeah.
but that's a dumb name in my opinion.
Well, when I read this observation on the notes, I was like, who pardons peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Like, I'm still
Listen,
eating
no
that.
one can have PB&Js on Thanksgiving. It's
Also,
just not
who's
allowed.
eating that for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. No. So, according to this article, both turkeys will be taken back to Indiana to Purdue University's Animal Science Research and Education Farm to live out the remainder of their lives. So, essentially,
Science
we'll be
experiments.
using them to test all our hair products on.
And I don't know if that's more humane than eating them.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
Do you guys know where that came about, the turkey pardoning thing?
Well,
Nope.
we don't want to pardon people. We want to pardon turkeys. So
Yeah. Well, JFK appears to be the first president to pardon a Thanksgiving turkey, saying, "We will just let this one grow."
that's what I said. It was a baby turkey,
Yeah.
and they pardoned it until it was ready to eat the next year.
Yeah. But I think there's also a turkey shortage this year.
That doesn't surprise me. There's a shortage of everything.
So I don't
mean-
know that we can really be pardoning turkeys at this time.
That's what they say.
There's
but
not
like,
enough turkeys to go
I don't
around.
know. I've seen plenty of turkeys at the store where
Same.
I've gone. There has been a shortage of pumpkin,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's been very annoying. I had to go to 4 stores the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and just for this one pie.
You know what? I have a can of pumpkin.
Well, I have 2 cans now. Well, I used one,
nice.
but I bought an extra.
Well, no, just in case, because I probably won't use it. So
Nice.
there you go. You can have it.
Okay.
No, you can't. It's mine. Okay.
Psych.
Now we're gonna do some would you rather. Would you rather? This is football related, which is also underrated part of Thanksgiving. That's not our draft today.
Yep.
Is the best parts of Thanksgiving, but underrated part of Thanksgiving is the amount of football that's on the TV.
Well,
Screw the
except-
Macy's Day Parade.
Except that it's usually the Lions who suck.
They do suck. And this year, I think it's the Lions and the Bears.
Ugh.
It's gonna be just
It's awful. Like, how did the Lions get chosen for that? Because they are, without a doubt, the worst team in the NFL.
I don't know. Producer Amy, do you know?
I sure don't.
Maybe you could do a quick producer fact and interrupt us a little later.
Yeah, maybe. But would you guys rather try to tackle Derrick Henry or try to score against J.J. Watt?
Today, like right now.
No, because
Because
unfortunately Derrick Henry
has a broken foot. So I'm doing that.
and I think J.J. Watt is also injured. However, I think injured as they both are, I think I still would not want to try to do either against them.
No.
Derrick, Stan, you don't really watch or follow NFL football, but you know who both of these humans are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gigantic human
Yeah.
beings.
Both of them are, just
Freaks of nature.
freaks. I think I would prefer to try to tackle Derrick
Yeah,
Henry.
same.
You just go low,
He's going to stiff you.
break another foot. You know,
He's going to stiff arm you into the ground, but at least you're not getting a 250-pound linebacker.
no. J.J. Watt is 300 pounds.
Is he?
Yeah,
300 pounds?
300 pounds. Probably runs a 4.4, 4.5.
Yeah. At least that's not pile
Golly.
driving you into the ground. Like, you have to try to tackle. Like, yeah, you're going to get your face put into the dirt if you're trying to tackle Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
But you don't have a 300-pound human just pile driving you into the ground.
But
So,
you say that Derrick Henry is 6'3", 240.
still, you have one arm trying to
Yeah.
shove your face in the dirt.
J.J. Watt, on the other hand, is only he's 6'5". It doesn't have his weight on here, but I'm pretty sure he's 285, 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's huge.
Ugh.
That's nuts.
I would not want to get tackled by J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy. Maybe he'd take it
Not
easy
on the
you,
football field.
but yeah.
Neither of these guys are nice on the football field. I'll tell you that. They will wreck shit.
Would you like to know why the Lions play every
Yes.
year?
Yes.
It's not very exciting.
Is it because they're the worst team in football for
And they're just trying to get like national coverage.
Sort of. It started in 1934. The current owner of the team, George A. Richards, noticed they weren't drawing enough of a crowd
Mm.
They
and
suck.
Yeah.
started, the Thanksgiving Day game to try to bring in more fans. And apparently it worked because they sold out and even had
Yeah.
to turn people away. And so they've
Wow.
done it every year.
Interesting.
And
Hacked.
as of the time of this article, their record since then, 37 wins, 44 losses, and 2 ties
On Thanksgiving
on
Day.
Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about just a franchise that is plagued. I mean, they're cursed. Something. I
Just
mean,
complete poop.
maybe Michigan as a whole. I don't know. I don't know if we have any listeners in Michigan, but probably not now. It's just the whole state. I feel like is cursed.
I'd agree with that.
I mean, the water's bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Good old Flint.
It's still it's
Yeah.
That's
people
crazy.
still can't drink water in Flint, Michigan.
When did that
What
happen?
was that 2 or 3 years ago, right?
No, that was like when we were. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
been
I was
going
in
on for a
high
long
school.
time. Yeah.
Oh, well, it got like huge coverage like 2 or 3 years ago.
No, it was much longer than that.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was it's baffling. Okay, would you rather be chronically underdressed or chronically overdressed all the time?
Oh, that's easy. You got to go overdressed.
Yeah, I was going over too.
You can't just be showing up to things in like basketball shorts and a wife beater. Like,
Show up to your wedding and
Yeah.
How embarrassing would that be? Like, if you're overdressed, like, oh, this guy dresses really nice.
At least, yeah, you'd be like that. That'd be your thing. Just he's always dressed sharp, looks good. I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'm not trying to do for fancy events or like because I go to tons of fancy events, But yeah, going to work every day or whatever else you
Okay.
don't want to be.
So would you rather be Jim Halpert wearing a tuxedo on the day that a new boss is coming in and
Yeah.
everyone else is in normal clothes, or be Jim Halpert and you don't have to be like in shorts and a wife beater, but maybe you're just like wearing jeans and a t-shirt instead of slacks and a dress shirt.
Well, I think
Give me the tuxedo.
chronically overdressed is that's a good point, but that's relative to like whatever everyone else is wearing, right? So he could be just in a much nicer suit than you don't necessarily have to wear a tux, which is usually for like parties and whatever. But in that specific instance, I think it would be I'd rather. Well, the tux. I mean, the whole premise of that episode was just like he was
Being ridiculous.
Yeah.
But he also botched the whole. You could have easily explain the reason for a tux instead of selling yourself out and be like, this is a prank.
Yeah.
You could have just been like,
Yeah.
I've got this fancy dinner tonight
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't have time to go home. Like, this is,
Oh, he made a big mistake.
yeah.
He messed up.
Jim Halpert, dumb. You know?
Absolutely.
Hot take.
Hot take.
Okay. Would you rather jump into a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup? Saying pool and full right after one another is
It's tough.
is
You didn't do
kind
your
of challenging.
You
I
didn't
think
do your voice exercises today.
I didn't, but I
You nailed it.
nailed it despite having some drinks. Okay, so Nutella or maple syrup?
Oh, I like Nutella more, but I feel like it'd be harder to get out of. It
Yeah.
almost feels like it would be like quicksand.
It would suck you in.
Yeah.
Maple syrup at least is a little bit more.
Liquid.
Yeah,
viscous?
Nutella I feel like would be like jumping into pudding, where it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, which is a disgusting sound. So you're welcome. But I mean, I think in both situations you probably die because you
Dead?
jump in and you can't get out.
I think you could get out of maple
Well,
syrup.
they actually did the maple syrup thing on Mythbusters.
Oh,
They
did
made a giant, like
Oh my gosh.
it was.
How
It wasn't a
expensive did
pool.
that-
It was really expensive, but I think it wasn't near as viscous as like
Yeah.
normal
Okay.
maple syrup
Yeah.
because of how they made it. They didn't get like things of maple syrup from the store. It was they added sugar and water and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But they were able to swim through it.
Okay.
I mean, the unfortunate thing about the maple syrup is you come out and you are just so sticky.
What if there's a bear? Dead.
Well, yeah, then you're definitely dying in both scenarios. If there's a bear outside the cave or the pool, then you're dead regardless.
I mean, you're gonna be sticky if you're in Nutella too.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you're just never gonna get out.
maybe not to the same extent.
Now, what if you had to eat your way out of the pool?
Oh,
That'd be awful. I would just
so
die.
much sugar.
I think
I would just die.
I think I would go Nutella if that were the case.
Yeah. I mean, Nutella is better than maple syrup, but it was. I mean, you can only eat so much of, and it's not even. I can't even eat like a lot of Nutella without it being like, all right, I need to be done.
Yeah.
It's very rich.
Now, how are you jumping into this pool?
Cannonball.
Cannonball?
Dive.
Dive? I think if I'm going maple syrup, it's a dive. If I'm going Nutella, it's a cannonball.
I feel like if you dive in Nutella,
You're
your
dead.
your feet are gonna stick up out of the
yeah,
ground,
your fingers
and
are
you're not gonna
breaking.
be able to get out, and you're gonna suffocate.
Yeah.
Your legs
Yeah.
will just be flaying on the top like this.
Yeah, both scenarios would be terrible. All right, producer Amy, are you ready for some Thanksgiving trivia?
I'm so ready.
Now, gentlemen, are you ready?
I have.
Bring
yeah,
it
I
on.
love it. Love Thanksgiving.
All right, so we've got we've got 5 questions here. John,
John's about to fall out of his chair.
John is struggling.
Well, to be fair, you did throw his pen on the ground.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Well,
What does that say?
during the handoff hit.
Okay, so we've got 5 questions, all Thanksgiving themed.
All Thanksgiving themed. One of them was almost who the first president to pardon a turkey was. So thanks
shit.
for almost blowing that one. That's fine. I didn't pick it.
Almost.
That would have been great.
That would have been great.
Freebie.
Still would have asked it just to see who was paying attention 10 minutes ago.
Not Stan.
Yeah, not Stan. I think Stan is trying to draw a turkey.
This is the greatest turkey you've ever seen in
And
your
it's-
life.
Are you
It
tracing your
is
hand?
the worst turkey that I've.
It looks like a peacock
Yeah,
almost.
that is the turkey of my nightmares.
If they made a horror movie about a turkey, that would be their inspiration.
I'm so good at drawing.
So when I first saw it, I thought that was the head that you drew, and those were the.
That's the tail feathers.
And I thought Stan maybe
Tail?
had not ever seen a turkey before in my life.
Stan,
No.
why did you not just
course.
trace your hand out?
That's too easy. I had to. This is advanced turkey drawing, John. Can't you tell?
Yeah,
Obviously.
that much is clear.
That's my bad.
All right.
All right, Amy. Question 1.
Question number 1.
Round 1.
According to the Guinness Book of World Records, how much does the heaviest turkey on record weigh?
Wow.
Closest
Okay,
wins.
so closest wins,
Closest without going
Not
over.
Price is Right. Oh, Price is Right rules.
Yep, Price is
Without
Right
going
rules.
over?
Wait, so
Oh.
this was before or after they butchered it?
I think the live turkey.
A live turkey.
Just
okay.
like heaviest turkey. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know how much regular turkeys weigh.
I mean,
All
we
right.
don't have to do Price is Right rules.
No, Price
This
is
is
Right
your
rules.
podcast.
Price is
you
Right
know?
rules.
I'm just here to
The
support.
producer makes the rules. Everybody knows that.
All right, Price is Right rules.
I'm ready. Austin, you only get one guess.
I'm writing one guess.
I'm guessing.
You have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your board.
Because there's five questions, you
dumbass.
dumbass.
Oh. Wow. Okay. I feel attacked. Where's HR? I need to go talk to HR.
Yeah.
Is
Producer
that
Amy.
me too?
All right. 3, 2, 1. I've got 50 pounds.
I've got 180 pounds.
180 pounds. I did 51.3.
Oh, you.
All right, the winners stand.
No!
The
75.
No, actually, it's 86 pounds. So, John,
Nice.
if you had just put 80, you would have won.
I had no
If
idea.
you just took 100 pounds off.
180 pounds.
I thought it was a monster.
What do you think? That's like bigger than a Saint Bernard.
I don't know, man. I was like, turkeys are tall.
Does an
Maybe.
ostrich even weigh 180 pounds?
I don't
know.
think they do.
Ostrich weight.
Listen, you went big, and I respect it.
140 to 320 pounds.
That'd be a big
oh my
friggin' turkey.
gosh.
I'll be honest, I kind of got ostriches and turkeys mixed up. I was thinking,
What?
I was
you
thinking
kidding
that
me?
All
turkeys
right.
were really tall.
And you
All right.
thought I was an idiot.
We
Was
need-
it because of Stan's drawing?
yeah.
I think round 2 is everybody draw a turkey. See who comes closest to the actual animal.
Clearly, I'm going to win.
Yeah. Okay, are you second question?
Yeah.
Okay, in which decade did canned cranberries first come about?
Hey, quit Googling stuff.
I'm not Googling. I'm recording who got the answer right.
Yeah, Stan.
What decade?
What decade?
What about a century? What if we go with century?
Nope, not acceptable.
Cranberries.
When did canning happen?
Nobody knows.
Well, that would be
I know
key
they've been-
knowledge.
I know they've been doing like the mason jar homegrown canning thing for a long time, but I don't know when cans came into it.
It's a great question. The knowledge of that would help you a lot here. But
Okay, so then you do.
All right. I've got my answer.
I've also got my answer.
I don't know the history of cranberries, but I'm sure they predate canning.
I'm gonna go with 1940.
I went the 40s too.
20s.
20s. All right, you're all wrong.
Dang.
Stan's closest.
Is it the 30s?
It's 1910s.
Ooh.
It was in 1912.
So no.
So I get
no.
half a point for that for being
No.
closest.
You get
No one. God.
that's
I'm gonna go over on this.
Yeah,
I have a
probably.
feeling.
You're gonna do great. Question number 3.
Let's hear it.
What famous Christmas song was originally written for Thanksgiving?
Probably that Mariah Carey one.
That's what I was gonna say. And she's talking about turkeys or ostriches. Nobody knows.
Yeah, that's the music video.
All right. What famous Christmas song? Say
Yep.
that again.
Yeah, what famous Christmas song was originally written for Thanksgiving?
Rocking around the Christmas tree.
See, this is where my knowledge of Christmas songs are really puts me at a disadvantage.
My knowledge of Christmas music is even worse than my knowledge of regular music, and
Yeah.
my knowledge of regular music is not great.
Well, but I mean,
Um,
Christmas songs.
Okay, I've
They're
got
the
one.
same every year, so. you
Yeah,
know.
but I mean, it's also the worst. So I don't know.
I'm trying to. Did you look at Austin's answer?
We wrote the same thing.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm not ready.
All
I
right,
don't
you-
know.
5,
You can do it, Stan.
4, 3, 2. What did you write? You wrote no one. I don't know.
I got nothing.
I wrote chestnut song.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a good guess, but it's not. It's actually Jingle Bells.
What? Jingle bells?
Yeah.
Isn't that supposed to be like the bells on a Christmas tree?
Jingle bells, Batman smells.
think so.
Robin laid an egg.
Oh, maybe the egg is like deviled eggs
Because of Thanksgiving.
because of Thanksgiving.
You know, a traditional Thanksgiving staple, deviled eggs.
Yeah,
I think we
Alright.
do usually have that at my Thanksgiving.
same.
Okay, question number 4. You guys are all going to get this. I'm confident.
God, don't put that
great.
pressure on us, Amy.
Who pardoned
If you
the
don't,
first
you're
turkey?
idiots. Okay. What is the name of the rock where the pilgrims first landed?
Yeah, easy. Thank you.
Stan looks terrified. You can do this.
I don't
Stan.
know. I highly doubt I spelled it correctly.
Secondary question.
Oh
is-
no.
Come on, Stan.
Come on, Stan.
Sound it out.
This is wrong.
Sound it out.
Oh, I know.
Did you write Pilgrims?
No.
He wrote Pilgrim Rock.
I think he's got it. He looks confident. He's writing with confidence.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Is it Plymouth?
Plymouth Rock.
Plymouth Rock.
Wow. What did you write
3.
the first time?
Nothing. I wrote Plymouth the first time. I just spelled it
You
wrong.
did it. You did it.
I don't believe you.
Oh, speaking of the Pilgrims, I came across this fact while researching these questions. I didn't write it, but do you know how many women survived to the first Thanksgiving?
3.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, how many
Well-
people first arrived?
Dead.
About 100.
And how many of those people were women?
Half.
I don't know.
Like, did they just bring less
Ooh,
women?
you know what? Another fact that's related to that.
Yeah.
How many left on the Mayflower and how many arrived?
Oh.
102 left, 102 arrived,
Oh.
but one person died.
What?
And one baby was born on
Oh.
the journey.
Wow.
I was going to say, did he come back to life?
Jesus?
Yeah, first zombie.
Wait, so these people are not the ones that died in Jamestown, right? Is that the place that was like the ghost town, Jamestown?
Ooh.
I don't
They-
think
There
so.
was like
I think
the
they
initial
later-
people that came,
Yeah.
I think
and
they
then
later died.
poof,
Yeah.
Roanoke.
Okay.
That's the
Shit.
town.
Well, I think the Pilgrims for like the Thanksgiving Pilgrims came
Yeah.
on the Mayflower, right?
Yeah.
Mayflower,
Yeah.
Maria,
Santa
Pinta.
Maria.
Santa Maria Pinta.
Pinta. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You nailed it.
Hope
Question
that wasn't
5.
the next question.
No.
Is that where the name Pinayata came from? Pinata?
Ooh.
No.
No.
I'm gonna guess not. Okay.
Wrong culture.
Last question. In the season 2 Thanksgiving episode of Friends,
Ooh.
what sport do they play?
Oh,
Easy.
yeah.
Okay, well then bonus question.
Okay.
Who are the last 2 players on the field?
Also easy.
Bonus question. This is not as easy.
I know. I was wrong.
Yeah, Friends trivia is hard because it's either going to be super obvious or like super obscure is
Yeah.
what I
Alright,
was finding.
So
when
we all
trying-
know the sport is football.
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 And then I put
It's Ross
Monica.
and, it's Ross and Monica.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
put
Because
Monica
they
and
were
Rachel.
like
The
had a feud
siblings.
going on,
Yeah.
like,
The-
super competitive.
Yeah, the
I-
Geller Cup.
The
Geller
Geller
Cup.
Cup.
Monica and Ross was my first guess, but then I thought maybe that Monica and Rachel tend to have some spats too,
It's a good guess.
but it's wrong.
It was wrong.
So Stan wins.
Good job, Sam.
Woo! That's the first time I've ever won trivia.
Yeah.
Wow, you're the smartest about Thanksgiving.
So smart.
Hmm.
Even though I think Christmas is better.
Ooh.
Haha.
That's a hot
Yeah.
take in this
No, it's
podcast.
not. That's a normal take.
Yeah. Wait for next episode. That'll be a hot topic. So, all right. Well, that's gonna bring us to our draft, and as we mentioned, Thanksgiving is here, and clearly the best part of Thanksgiving is not the main dish. It's always the sides. That's what everyone is going back for. It's what everyone loves. So, today we're drafting the best Thanksgiving sides. I have the first pick, and I'm going to go with what I think. See, I think there's maybe 2 that people could be, weighing as the favorites.
Okay. I mean, you're gonna take one. I'm gonna take the other.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to go with stuffing.
solid.
I think, and when I was preparing for this, I had to research what what is the difference between stuffing and dressing. Do you guys know?
Stuffing is stuffed up a turkey's ass.
Yeah.
And dressing is when you put clothes on the turkey before you stuff its ass.
Does he wear pants on his legs and his wings?
Yeah, this Thanksgiving, the turkey will be donning a 3-piece suit. It'll be the most dapper Thanksgiving that we've ever had.
And
so,
on top of all of it, he'll be wearing a paper bag.
He is chronically overdressed.
well, if you dress him with a paper bag, technically that could be overalls. You
True.
get the paper straps over the wings.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Amazing.
Stan, is right. Stuffing is stuffed up the turkey's ass, and
Yes.
dressing is just cooked in a pan.
Okay.
So that's not very interesting, but that's the difference. So stuffing
Do
is
you
my
guys
first pick.
do dressing or stuffing at Thanksgiving.
Dressing.
Dressing.
Dressing, yeah.
Yeah.
We just get the stovetop. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Second pick is green bean casserole.
Ooh.
That's what I'm making for Thanksgiving this year,
Oh, nice.
and it's
I-
super easy.
It is very easy.
God, why is it? not
Very
working?
easy.
Yeah, I really like green bean casserole.
It's so good.
Well, that goes to me, and I'm gonna pick two that go together really well: mashed potatoes and brown gravy.
So I don't think.
So is
those-
gravy a separate side?
I think
It's separate, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
separate
nice.
Yeah.
because you can put gravy on your turkey.
Yeah, because I put gravy. I put a little bit on the potatoes and a little bit on turkey. You just put it on a dressing. You put on everything.
I
the whole plate.
I get my plate. The gravy's the last station,
Goes
and
on
I
every-
just
goes on
yeah.
every- yeah.
Mm.
you
It's
know
so
the whole
good.
thing
Yum.
on everything.
You got to lubricate it. It goes down faster.
Yep.
You can eat
Yep.
more food.
Let's
Absolutely.
lubricate it.
Does it slide down your gullet better?
Ugh,
All right.
Stan.
My second choice is gonna be macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, I had that too.
It's so good, like homemade mac and cheese, not that Kraft shit.
Not, like,
I would say for 47 episodes, we have done a pretty good job of not just like really swearing a lot. And episode 48, we were just like, screw this. Let's base those turkey bitches. You know?
shove some stuffing up a turkey's ass.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not that
No, you're not.
Kraft shit, you know. It's man, if I
It's
could
fine.
spell
Actually, I like
this-
Kraft mac and cheese, but homemade mac and cheese is so much
No.
better.
So when you say
God.
homemade, are you talking like mac and cheese casserole with like the crunchy stuff on top, or just straight plain normal mac and cheese?
How do you normally make mac and cheese?
Well, I've had like mac and cheese casserole at Thanksgiving dinners that has like a
It's
little
just
bit more
baked mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you put the crunchy stuff on top, but you don't bake it because when you bake it, I feel like it tends to dry out more.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I prefer it not baked.
And usually they put a little bit of cheese
Yeah,
on top
Yeah.
with the crunchy stuff. More cheese,
Yeah, so I've been
more diabetes.
I've been making I actually have to make mac and cheese for my Thanksgiving.
Nice.
And I make a nice little cheese sauce, and that's what I pour over the macaroni. Ooh, it's good.
So good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go. I mean, most of these sides are carbs, but I'm gonna go with a nice dinner roll.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And it's the last thing you eat on your plate because you tear it apart and you
Sop up all the.
sop up everything else that remains.
Yeah.
And you dip it in gravy to make it slide down your gullet.
Lube it up real good.
Gross. I hate that so much.
And then here's where it starts to get a little bit more difficult. Now, the thing that I want to draft, I don't know how common it is
Mm.
in the rest of America.
We'll let you know.
And I also don't know if people consider it a side or a main. Because your main, you really think turkey or ham or whatever. But I want to draft chicken and dumplings.
That's not a thing.
What do you mean it's not
For
a thing?
Thanksgiving?
Not a
Every
thing- not-
Thanksgiving, I have it.
It's not a normal
Yeah, but-
Thanksgiving thing.
It
You're-
was on Kilkenny's Thanksgiving menu last night.
Listen, I'm gonna veto this.
Veto.
Veto.
Well, let me tell you, chicken and dumplings. Well, my mom's chicken
Your
and
mom's
dumplings
chicken and dumplings
are the
good.
best dish at Thanksgiving,
Mm.
and I will fight people so that they don't eat them, so that I can take them home with me.
Tell them how bad they are.
Yeah. Oh,
Start rumors.
So good, but
No, if you're gonna try to get that, at least say turkey dumpling.
no.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
it's not
Turkey
the same
tastes
thing.
almost exactly like chicken.
False.
I mean, I don't
The breast
disagree
meat
with that,
anyway.
but
Okay,
all right. Well,
I'll give you
whatever. Okay, so man, a lot of these other things are on my. You've already drafted, so I'm gonna go with cranberry sauce. I guess. I mean, it's not. It's normally. I will say it's normally not something that
I love cranberry
I
sauce.
get at Thanksgiving. It's
Same.
made every year, but I don't put it on my plate because there are better things on the table, and I don't want to occupy. Also, I don't like how the cranberry. Now, okay, is cranberry sauce different from cranberry Jello?
Yes.
Yes.
Very different.
Very different.
So my family never makes cranberry sauce. We always have cranberry Jello,
Mhm.
and that's what I tend to avoid. So
No, cranberry
anyway,
sauce
I've-
is so good.
I've drafted cranberry sauce. You
Ex-
can't have it,
Especially
so-
like the day after Thanksgiving when you're making that Thanksgiving sandwich
yeah.
and you got turkey, stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce all
Mm.
on a roll. Ooh, so good.
I've never done it with cranberry sauce.
It's so good. Okay, so that gives it back to me. Give me sweet potato casserole.
That was gonna be my next pick.
But it's not. It's a different than candied yams, because casserole has like the
Toasted
nut-
marshmallows?
no, it doesn't have the marshmallows. I don't like it with it has like maybe like some bacon or some
I
pecans.
feel like most people are going to think it's the one with the marshmallows on it.
Bacon, that's candied yams. That has the marshmallows on it. Sweet potato casserole does not have marshmallows because marshmallows on sweet potato casserole is gross.
I think most people probably would associate them being the same thing.
Different.
I have them as 2 separate items on my list.
Well, I think they're both gross.
Because you don't like sweet potatoes.
You are welcome to have an incorrect opinion.
All right, Stan, what do you got?
I don't know. Gosh, there's
I
nothing
say,
good left.
This is not a deep draft.
No,
It's
No.
like, these are the items
Yeah.
that everyone has. So like the next few items are going to be like maybe those like peculiar ones that like maybe your family does, but
Yeah,
not everybody does.
Exactly.
So maybe you'll draft deviled eggs.
I mean, no, I'm
Did
not
I pick
drafting-
it for you?
No, I'm not drafting deviled eggs. That didn't even make my list.
Do you like deviled eggs?
They're okay.
Not really. They're
They're okay.
they're
I
too,
used to dislike them, but as I've grown older, I'll
I mean,
Oh.
I like them. I'll eat them, but
I'm not.
Yeah.
I
they're
don't
not
know
my
how to make 'em.
favorite. No.
So what are you going to put with your mashed potatoes and gravy?
Well, obviously, that's alongside the turkey. So turkey.
You can't
no.
draft
You can't
turkey.
draft
I know.
turkey.
I'm not drafting turkey. I just had a brain fart and I couldn't think. Cornbread
Okay, nice.
I did see
in
that.
lieu of rolls because I didn't get rolls.
Yeah, so I just kind of Googled what some of the most popular sides were just to see if there was anything I was forgetting. And cornbread popped up a lot. And I was like, I've never once had cornbread on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Well, so we don't do like a normal cornbread.
Is that jalapeno cornbread?
Ooh, that's good.
good.
I ate some
Um,
yesterday.
You did. It was good.
They make like this cornbread casserole thing, but I don't think that was very common,
it-
so I just picked
Is
cornbread.
it cornbred?
It's not. It's
It-
like it's got corn in it too,
Is it
and
with-
Oh, yeah.
Jalapenos and like cream cheese.
no, not that one.
'Cause that is
I don't know
also
how to
good.
describe it, and I've never made it, so I don't know. I just go with cornbread. And then this is one of the weird ones that probably not everybody does, and probably not everyone knows what it is. But Watergate salad.
Never heard of it. I feel like
Is it illegal?
yeah.
No.
Do you have to resign your
I
office?
wrote Watergate scandal. Whoops. Watergate salad. Okay.
No, it's like a Cool Whip with marshmallows and pistachios.
No,
and
gross.
It's
No.
so good.
I hate
I
that.
think
It's
that
so
is-
good.
I hate it so much.
Yeah, go producer Amy.
Yeah, I'm on board for that.
Is it also called something else?
It is also called something else.
What's
I
it
don't remember
called?
what it's called though.
My grandma used to make a version of that with cranberries, and it was called Cranberry Fluff.
Oh,
That's
it's got.
what I remember it as.
I think they use pineapples at my
Yeah,
house.
pineapple.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
it
my
was pineapple and
gosh.
And it's
cranberry.
too
and, like,
much. It's
Cool Whip
too sweet.
marshmallows.
It's really light. It's
so
not
gross.
that
I
sweet.
love it. Actually,
Okay,
yeah.
you guys want to? Okay, you want to hear the Wikipedia description of Watergate salad?
Yeah.
Watergate salad, also referred to as pistachio delight or shut the gate salad, or colloquially as green goop.
Who calls it green goop?
Some
nobody.
colloquials.
Nobody.
Oh my gosh, you could not have picked something that I find more disgusting.
That's fine because everybody else thinks it's great.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the opinions are on Watergate salad, but mine is.
Yep. Same.
Oh, man.
Delicious.
Wow, what a way to close your draft.
All right. I've got a few more on mine.
This was a bad draft to go last on.
And I
Yeah,
just don't,
it
no.
was.
There's so many more picks that you could have made.
Well, let's hear them.
Well, I can't tell. I'll tell you after.
I've already got mine. You're not going to pick mine.
Okay. So I'm either choosing in between corn casserole or Brussels sprout casserole, which I find both are very good. But Stanton already has a cornbread thing. I'm going to go with Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts or Brussels sprout casserole?
Well, the casserole. Because, like,
Raw Brussels sprouts.
Because, I mean, you make it with, like, cheese and bacon
Yeah.
and all that, and it's really good.
Okay. Yeah, I saw Brussels sprouts as another common side dish, which is again something I've never had on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I've never had them on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you make it in the casserole, so you make it with, like, heavy cream, I think cream cheese, bacon. and
I
some
mean, it's
regular
probably
cheese.
good.
It tastes, because you can't really taste the Brussels sprouts a lot. You get all the other good stuff.
The good stuff.
Now, what is corn casserole?
So that's just, like, literally corn, cream cheese, jalapenos, and then you top it with like other cheese.
Ooh, that sounds pretty heavy.
It's pretty good though.
Well, I
I
mean,
say,
it's Thanksgiving, so it's
My
fine.
grandma would always make cream corn or like
Yeah.
sweet corn, something like that.
Yeah.
But I always bypass it on the list because again, corn does nothing for you. Get it out. Get off my plate. All right. The thing I'm going to draft is I think definitely something specific to my family's Thanksgiving. It's my father's request every year, and that is cheese grits. Mom makes it every year, and they're like spicy cheese grits, which are
That sounds pretty good.
great.
Hmm.
But I know it's probably not a very common thing. I don't even know if other people do it, but every year my mom will make a whole pan of cheese grits for my dad. And every year he has basically a whole pan left because not that many people will eat it. So, all right. Well, I'm going to end with stuffing, comma, rolls, cranberry sauce, and cheese grits. John, you've got green bean casserole, macaroni and cheese, sweet potato casserole, Brussels sprout casserole.
Give me all the casseroles.
Yeah, that's quite a mouthful. And then Stan, you've got mashed potatoes, you've got gravy, you've got cornbread, and you've got the most disgusting thing you could have drafted, Watergate salad.
Yum. I stand by it.
So you can go vote for those items on Twitter, see who had the best draft, and you can enjoy the best holiday
Ever.
of the year, Thanksgiving. We're thankful to be doing this.
Oh wow.
Thankful. Yeah, we're just going to get emotional. I love you guys.
Start crying.
No, wait, John, I wanted to. You said you had a lot of other things on your list. I want to know what some of those other
Those
things
were
are.
just my last two things. The corn casserole thing.
Okay. Well, then never mind. Yeah, well, that's going to do it for this episode. We hope you guys have a great and happy Thanksgiving and enjoy a lot of food. And until next time.
See you next time.
See ya.